The purpose of this video is to help you understand the instructions in your Circle Properties assignment for task number 2. Answers will not be provided. So task number 2 says create the image provided on the worksheet following the basic setup of task 1. Okay, so in task 1 we had to create a circle. So we went to the Circle tab and we are picking circle with center and radius. We click anywhere on our screen and we'll give it a radius of 5, but it could be 6 or 7. Too small and it's too hard to see, too big and it goes off the screen. So 5 is a good number, but you can feel free to change it. Then we're asked to put some points, some lines, segments on our screen, and basically a mountain shape. So we'll go to the Line tab. We'll pick the second one, which is segment between 2 points. We'll click somewhere on the circumference, up to the top, and then from that point down to the other side. And then we'll make our other mountain, but our points need to start and end with B and D. So we'll start with D, go up to the top, and then go from E back to point B. So that's the key to this one. These 2 points have to remain the same. Then our next step, based on our diagram, is to have this angle here measured and this angle here measured. So to measure the first angle, we'll come back up to the top menu. Here's our angle measurer. We click on it, and let's click on this line segment here and this line segment here. And luckily, the angle showed up right in the right spot. However, if the angle came out to the wrong side, again, that's the reflex angle, we'll just undo it, and we would go from the other direction. So we'd click on this line segment and then this line segment, and we'd end up with the angle the other way. Obviously, that's not the right one, so we can go back and redo it. Obviously, you wouldn't have to redo it again since you had it right the first time. But we can click on the first point, middle point, and third point. There we go. Now we can repeat the exact same thing for points B, E, and D. Now don't forget, your points may be labeled differently depending on where you clicked first. It's okay. You don't have to match them up exactly like mine are. Just remember what relates to what. So after you go ahead and put this point in here, you'll click on your white arrow in order to move your angles, to move your points, to take a look at how it affects the angles. And that's it for task number 2. Hopefully that made it a little bit easier to understand.